Hey everyone. Hi, this is maybe a really weird idea to suddenly go into, hey everyone, let's play Mario Party Jamboree together. Because I have no clue if there will actually be enough people for this to pan out. But I wanted to try it out anyway. It could possibly be it's just me versus bots anyway. But on the off chance there's anyone here who wants to join me for Mario Party, then let's get to it. I haven't had it. I have literally nothing to talk about. I had curry chicken for lunch. That's about it. I realize there's entirely the potential no one's here, no one wishes wishes to come, but like I can vibe with that. I have been thinking, oh boy, sitting around and doing nothing to people show me. It's a great idea for a stream, huh? But I'm giving this maybe 5 minutes. It really is such a bad idea, and I did go into this stream with like, oh man, this might be a horrible idea, just waiting, like, maybe no one shows up, right? Man, I guess what's on my mind, other than that, has just been, like, perfectionism, right? Like, I'm trying to treat my second channel, where I upload, like, VTuber stuff and whatnot. Nice to catch a bit of a stream, love your YouTube videos, man. Thank you very much, Sci-Fi. Thank you. You know, and, I guess that's what I want to talk about, I guess. Just, like, I get very perfectionistic, and I'm trying not to let that seep into, like, my whole VTuber streaming thing. Hello, Matt? You are my best friends? Oh my god. Galactic Pandag, thank you. I don't know, this is a lot of information for me, all of a sudden. Suddenly I have a best friend. Yeah, I have friends. I'm trying, and this is I feel like this is a part of that, right? I think this is why I had a lot of hesitation towards it. Because there's a part of that perfectionistic part of my brain where it's like, maybe every stream has to be perfect. But if I just sit here and allow, like, maybe 5 minutes of, like, just waiting for no one to show up, then that is actually absolutely fine, right? Maybe if nothing happens, right? Maybe I can just pretend AI is a friend. Oh no, let's not actually let's not go into that topic. That's too depressing. That's too real now. I have an AI girlfriend? What's her name? Can you introduce me to her? What else is on my mind other than perfectionism? Oh yeah, maybe the other thing is... Man, I talk about way too much, like, complicated stuff on stream. But it's also fun that way. I do think that is a part of the appeal. I completely forgot what... I have an AI dog companion. He tries to eat me, but he can do backflips. That might actually be more sad than having an AI girlfriend. I don't I've never heard that description for anything before. AI dog companion. Maybe it's not, actually. Wasn't there like a big thing a long time ago? Does anyone remember what's it called? Aibo? Does anyone remember Aibo? I think it was called Aibo, and it was like a robot dog that you could like buy. And it was supposed to be like a companion comparable to a real dog. And I had cousins where this guy, my cousin, had been hyping up that he was going to do something big for his girlfriend at the time. And she thought, like, oh, he's going to propose at this party, like at my birthday party. And she was, you know, in her brain, she was hyping it up for a long time. And then it finally happened, and he had bought her an Aibo, a robot dog. And she was so disappointed. And of course, you can't really appreciate Aibo when you were expecting something else. When you were like, I thought this would be like a huge event of my life. And instead, it's like a fake companion. Who is really to blame here? I think the cousin might be to blame. Well, guys. I'm starting to suspect this might have actually been a horrible, bad idea of, like, inviting people. Turns out this... no one wants to play Jamboree, and I have embarrassed myself. But that was also one of the things that I expected, so that is quite alright. I have 2 real cats made of meat. God. I miss having a cat. Not to get too, you know, sad. But I do miss having a cat. Now that I haven't had a cat, I don't have... Yeah. Don't worry about it. No pressure to, like, run to the store and get a Switch or anything like that. I think... Yeah, my cat passed away. Like, I didn't want to get too heavy into it. Or, like, sad about it. But my cat passed away, like, a month ago. And this is, like, the first time I've been without a cat since I was maybe like 12 or something like that. I've always, you know, always had multiple cats otherwise, or had a backup. Yeah, no problem. But I guess it has been like more tough this time around because I haven't had a cat, right? And now it's been like, oh, like I guess I'm more attached to cats now actually than I had anticipated. Because now it's like, oh, like I don't have any cat now. So it's like, I don't know. I guess I've just been more attached to cats in a weird way. And before it was just like I always had a cat. So I never thought too much about it. How complicated, how strange. You take things for granted. Should I give it a little bit more time? Sorry for a heavy topic. Very fun topic. I feel better about it now. Technically, my cat is my neighbor's, but they were neglectful. So oh, yeah. That actually happened with, like, you know, when the last time I was without a cat, right? Someone just showed up at our neighbor's house with a box full of cats, and they drove away, and they left the box full of cats. So our neighbor just came to our house, like, we need help, because someone just left a bunch of cats at our house. And we were just like, yeah, sure, we'll take a cat. So she just, like, gave away cats to people who wanted them. And from that one cat, we got so many cats. That was, like, the entire line of cats up until now. Crazy. I think that's it. I think I have to end the session here. Maybe we should play this one. Play with the Air Overlords. So it shall be. So it shall be. Roger, would you like to decide your CPU? I will actually let you decide one. How about that? How about... What a fun interaction with chat. First person to name a character. I want to be Lakitu? Wait, there's no Lakitu. Besto Waifu Birdo? Fair enough, fair enough. Luigi? Hexagenic? One last pick. So for anyone catching in, I invited anyone to come and join. It was a horrible embarrassment. No one had the game. No one had the game. Shy Guy. There we go. We have our picks. We're all done. Milk. Who are they milking? Wiggler Milk. Hello, the amazing hour. I know you. Hello. Also, Cowboy Milk. I prefer. I'll take the Wiggler Milk actually. Now that I think about it. 10. Oh my god. There we go. Let's get to it. It was also, for anyone who's missed previous streams, I just kind of I put on the blonde wig, and then I enjoyed it so much, but I was like, you know what, I'm really vibing with this look, and I like how different it is from how I look, that I ended up relating to it more in a weird way. So I just made it my real look now. I know it sucks that I'm constantly changing my look, but I kind of feel like, I don't know, I kind of feel like I finally found something here. I kind of feel like, weren't you a fish? Yeah. Yeah, I sure was. And you know, it's really bad. Or like, having a brand and image for streaming. But now I'm like, you know, I think it was all worth it doing that. Like, going through different forums and trying to, like, find something. I'm, like, actually really happy that I did all that. I thought you were the little tree guy, and the blonde guy was just your meat puppet. No. Maybe you should grow blonde hair in real life. Maybe I should. Maybe I should. Birdo has some mouth. Mods? Mods? I have one mod. And he's not here by choice. Shy Guy. It's so messed up now that I've learned that he's originally from Super Mario Bros. 2. It's kind of crazy. They really brought this guy from Doki Doki Panic. And now that I've played through Mario 2 and I hate the game, now I don't know how to think about Shy Guy. I mean, Shy Guy is a good character, I do have to agree with that, but now I have such mixed feelings now that I hate Mario 2. And me hating Mario 2 is like a canon event now, so I don't know what to think about Shy Guy anymore. Maybe Shy Guy can just redeem himself, I mean, that could also be the thing. I don't think Shy Guy is going to redeem himself in this game, but someday. In my fanfic, you love Super Mario 2? No, that's what T is. That's a watchy thing. I'm actually like extremely curious about Super Mario 3 now. No, whoa. I got too worked up about Mario. I got stuck behind a rock. I really want to play Mario 3 now. And it might be a horrible idea to play those games on stream now, I don't know. Luigi, Hexagenic, explain yourself? I feel like most of what Shy Guy is today comes from a SNES generation of games. I guess so. I mean, I can't really think of any games where Shy Guy is characteristic. And I did see, like, a YouTube video title that was like, they're trying... they're trying to... I saw a video on YouTube that was like, they're trying to remove Shy Guy from Mario games. And then I never saw the video, because I was like, no, we're not. Don't try to clickbait me like that. But now I've been thinking about that YouTube video title for a while, and I've been like, are they, though? Like, the noises that may come from Yoshi's story. Okay, yeah. I don't like... I don't think I like the noises he makes, though. I don't think I like it. Historical, yeah. My god, they're really trying to do it. There's a Shy Guy right there, though. I mean, this is a pretty recent game. There's a Shy Guy right there. I did watch a video about this topic earlier today, which was like about like how bad the Nintendo YouTube scene is. Because like so much of the YouTube Nintendo scene where people comment on Nintendo games, it's all like clickbait about like people making extreme predictions. And because of that, people are constantly disappointed in Nintendo. So it's like two opposite sides, where it's like one side, you have people who absolutely hate Nintendo, and the positive side is just like clickbaiting themselves and getting disappointed over like unreasonable expectations. Imagine if Doki Doki Panic creators had demanded to remove Shy Guy. I mean, they could have. Huh. Shy Guy has to... I actually don't know if Shy Guy is in Doki Doki Panic. I kind of just made that assumption that all the enemies are the same. Can anyone look this up for me right now? I'm actually uncertain now if, like... Was that a real thing? Like, was Shy Guy in Doki Doki Panic, or is he technically a Mario creation? He is from Doki Doki Panic. Okay, thank you for looking it up for me. I was too lazy. But that does confirm my suspicion, then. But yeah, I do feel like, I don't know, I think that's just a natural consequence of YouTube, right? You can't get, like, too worked up about it. Now watch this. I did not look at what anyone else did. I was getting too worked up about Shy Guy. Never mind. I don't think I've ever seen a ninja in any Mario game. Well, actually... Oh god, I'm realized, now that you talk about it, I'm a hypocrite. Ninja is also from Mario 2. God damn it. And I've not given Ninja the same stigma at all. Ninja is also from Mario 2. I don't know what to think now. I guess I have to rethink Shy Guy, because I can't just say like, oh, screw Ninja now. I have to rethink Shy Guy and be like, you know what? Maybe Shy Guy's fine. Maybe it's alright. We can't all pick where we came from. What the... What just happened? Birdo, no! Birdo really is winning this. What the... God damn it. How are you playing? Well, you know... It may have been the case that no one showed up to, like, you know... No one had a game, so I just allowed people to pick the box instead. Why is Luigi going after me? That's not fair. That's the beauty of, I don't know, I guess I'm like the big brother, and I'm lending my smaller brothers controllers that are not plugged in. I'm going, look, wait, this is just what all of Twitch is. This is literally just the entirety of Twitch streaming. Can I change guy? It's too late now. Maybe next time. This feels like horse betting? Yeah, I mean, this is like Mario Musume. I feel like the younger generation really loves gambling in a way that my generation never did. I was actually thinking about it earlier. Specifically, I was thinking about when I was, like, role-playing, when I was a teenager. And how we role-played, like, combat was horrible. It was awful. Because it was just, like, who could type faster. So it was, like, asterisk slash, asterisk, asterisk block, asterisk. Like, we didn't put any effort into it. And the idea that... Oh my god, Birdo, stop. Stop it. The thing that I did as a, you know, kid back then, I looked at all that and I was like, this is terrible. This is not what role-playing should be. And what I tried to introduce was like gambling to it, where you rolled dice, and people hated that. There was like one guy who was into it, and we did that. But everyone else preferred just like, let's type fast. But I think today that would have been completely different. I think today people would have been like, yeah, let's just gamble. Let's gamble the role-playing. I mean, that's kind of what Dungeons and Dragons is like. Yeah, Berta might win this one, I don't know. This might actually be better than letting people play now that I think about it. Yeah, this is just gambling. This is forced gambling. I found a way to improve Mario Party, everyone. In my failure, I actually found something better, and it's called gambling, and it's awesome. What do you think? What do you think? I don't know. Gambling looks like in the Mario world because coins are like freely available. Like, would you actually be able to gamble with coins, or would it all be like worthless? Or do they just gamble with their lives because that's more exciting? I have to say, I feel like out of all the Mario parties, this is like the one that where I've been like more inclined to be like, I really like playing this one single player. Because I do think all of the Mario parties are like doable single player. I don't think you only have to play them with friends. It's something about, I don't think I would be able to pinpoint why this one is so doable single player. But I do really like this one. Does anyone remember the Year of Luigi Good Times? I don't remember a single of it. Wait, what year was Year of Luigi? It wasn't like 2012, was it? Was it that long ago? What did Luigi do that year? I don't even remember. What happened during the Year of Luigi? And I think it's either 1 week or 2 weeks from now. It's like the 40th anniversary for Mario. There's probably gonna be like a really big deal, like a big direct or something like that. Luigi wins by doing nothing. Yeah, that's pretty much Luigi. I feel like Year of a Luigi where nothing happens is like, I don't know, more iconic in a weird way. That is like perfectly suitable. Like if Year of Mario happened and nothing happened, you would be like, this is fucked up. This is not right. Shigeru Miyamoto should go to jail for this one. That was his year. Year of Luigi, nothing happens. It's fine. That's perfectly in character. You never even knew. Imagine being born in the Year of Luigi. That must be like a, I don't know, a sign of something. I just had a weird flashback to something. When I was like a teenager, maybe not even a teenager, I think I was like 10, 12 years old. Oh my god, I died. I stopped paying attention. Isn't Mario's anniversary in March? No, oh yeah, that's Mario Day, you fool! You buffoon! And you call yourself a Mario fan. Anyway, I think this might have been when I was like very young, like 9 or 10, and I discovered the internet. And I was kind of finding like weird web pages. And I found like some web page about how the number 666 is evil. I think it was just because I was like listening to Iron Maiden at the time. And I was like, oh my god, 666, that's so cool. It means you will permanently be player 2 in every game. I mean, that's kind of beautiful in a way, though, because you will always be like the friend who everyone relies on. I don't know, I think that's special. But I found this website where, I don't know, a psychotic guy was just talking about the number 666, because I was a metalhead. And I was fascinated by this number, like, oh my god, 666, how badass. And I emailed the guy, I emailed the guy who owned the website. Because the initials for my name are like 777. So, I don't know, I just emailed the guy as if he would know, like, if there's anything special. And he said yes, he actually responded, and he was like, yes, you were angel sent, you are a special one. It's like, okay, cool. I didn't really do anything with that information. But I was confirmed by a stranger on the internet that I was like angel sent and I had some divine thing to me. But I wasn't really crazy or religious enough to believe in it. But I've just carried that with me my entire life. This random guy on the internet was kind of psychotic, responded to my email and was like, yes, you are special. Alright, cool. I'm like 9 years old. 777 is a gamble number? Yeah. I actually remember being 7 years old. And realizing that, oh my god, I'm 777. Yeah, that is what Matthias means, you're right. Oh my god. Heaven sent. I mean, that's actually how I translated my name originally in Chinese. I translated like the literal meaning. But I can't remember what it was. It was like Tianxi or something like that. Like gift from heaven. But no one got it. No one understood it because that's not like a common name. So eventually I was just like, what if I was Liu? Like a regular name, but then everyone were like, why are you calling yourself that? You're not Chinese. So then it was like, okay, I'm Mate, I'm Matsu, whatever, who cares? I just did not want horse to be in my name, I guess, because I don't like horses that much. And the character for mine, Matthias, is horse. You don't need to use that, Luigi. It's one away from the star. It's literally one away. Imagine a stranger telling you you're practically the son of God. Yeah. I mean, that could happen. It's a an example of why you shouldn't trust strangers, I guess. A stranger could come to you and be like, you are the devil. You wear the color red. That means you're evil, you're the devil. And then you meet another stranger and he's like, you're actually the son of God. Because I saw you have a green bracelet. Who is the real one? Who should you trust? Wowie. Wow, I'm doing horribly. I realized, I don't know. I realized, like, I've set myself up in a way where no one can possibly cheer for me in this game now. Everyone's against me because I've put the entire chat into being NPCs. They're all coming for me. I'm not here to make friends anymore, alright? Are they looking up? Let's see. Luigi's betting everything. Or not everything, but all this money. Okay, Birdo. Things are not looking up for Luigi. You take that back. Finish. I actually had a dream the other day. And I woke up and I felt like I had been like dreaming for 24 hours. And the entire dream was that I was in Finland. And my brain was trying to convince me to learn Finnish. And I just woke up in this haze of like, I felt like I had been asleep for an entire day. And my brain even then was running off like, you need to learn Finnish. You need to learn the Finnish language, actually. And I woke up with that feeling of like, I don't know, maybe this is a sign of something. And then the day passed on by, and I was like, I'm not learning Finnish. Why would I do that? Why would I ever learn Finnish? I mean, living in Sweden, you are right next to Finland, so there might be actual, like, I don't know. There might be, oh, did I get the good one? I did. How about that? I don't know. I don't know, now I'm being convinced again by this dream I had. Whoops. Maybe you should learn Finnish. Yeah, maybe I should. What do I have against the Finnish? No, I love the Finnish. I love Finland. You know how Finnish people learn Swedish in school? I feel like Swedish people should learn, like, Finnish in school. Go to Finland. I have kind of been in Finland. I've been at the airport on my way to Japan. That does not count, I guess. But I have technically landed in Finland. And once I was there at the airport, I was like, you know, this is kind of cool. I wish I could stay around in, like, Helsinki for longer. I know, sometimes people play up this, like, rivalry between places. Stay around, learn Finnish. Maybe I should. Yeah, maybe the dream had something to it. Because sometimes people play up this, like, rivalry between, like, Scandinavian countries. But I feel like, I don't know, I get a bit annoyed by that now. Where I'm like, you know what, like, every Scandinavian place is kind of awesome in its own way. Ah, damn it. Messed it up. Oh my god, Birdo, get out of the way! Oh, I'm screwing this up really bad. I don't know, actually, you know what, now that I've said all that, oh my god. Now that I've said all that, I have some thoughts about the Danish, actually, you know what? I do have some thoughts about Denmark. I have to take that back. Norway, you're cool. Finland, you're cool. Iceland, you're pretty cool. You might be the coolest, actually. Denmark, I don't know. I've been to Denmark a lot. Denmark is probably the place I've been to the most, so I feel like I'm more qualified to say this. I don't know, Denmark is like, I don't know. I don't know how to explain what I feel is wrong with Denmark. For one, the language is all wrong. Like, they can't speak properly. It's like they just gave up in their own language in a weird way. And the culture is, like, too rough for me. I don't know, is that, like... My problem with Denmark, maybe that should be, like, my video, I don't know. That could be a big topic. And I think everyone would agree with me, actually. It's just completely serious. Denmark should be... I mean, it would... I'm just saying, if you did remove Denmark from the map, wouldn't it be, like, really nice to, like... You know, let the ships pass through there? It would be really nice. Denmark's situation is crazy. And then it would be nice to make, like, a video like that. But the only reasonable conclusion is somehow... Yeah, and we need to actually remove Denmark. Here's why I dislike Denmark, this, and this. And therefore, we kind of need to just erase it from the map. Another one. How about it? Actually, I will compliment the Danish on one single thing. I do have one compliment, which is Danish cinnamon buns. They put chocolate in the middle of the cinnamon bun, and that is pretty damn nice, I have to say. Like, I do like cinnamon buns, but I also love chocolate, so they got me on that one. Copenhagen is also quite nice, I will say that. Maybe that's my second compliment. We can erase Denmark, but we could just keep the cinnamon buns. It's a pretty, like, I don't know, 50-50 kind of arrangement. I don't know, I think a lot of people would probably have, like, a reasonable, I don't know, complaints about Sweden. Like, what can I come up with? Like, I mean, for one, food sucks. Swedish food is terrible.
You got a star.
Good job, Berto. Good job. My biggest complaints about Sweden might be the food, for one. Second, I don't know. That might be it. Oh, what the fuck? You can't be for real. I did not notice that. What is going on? This is... What are the odds of that? Housing situation in Sweden, I think that's reasonable, but that's too realistic. That's kind of boring, I guess. Sweden invented Minecraft. Yeah, that's a good thing. I prefer Valheim, but that's also Swedish, you know. Sweden is really good at video games. What does Denmark have? Lego? Fair. What does Norway have? I can't think of a single, like, Norwegian game. They had that point-and-click game in that MMO Secret World. They had Conan Exiles, alright. Dune Awakening. Alright, they do actually have, like, a gaming industry in Norway. I don't know, Swedes are just really into gaming. It is kind of weird, like, I don't know, you could find, like, Swedes everywhere on the internet, and we're such a, like, small amount of people. We're only, like, 10 million. And there's, like, way more people in New York, but I feel like I've only met, like, one person from New York on the internet once, and it's a VTuber who streams. Bodega Rat, she's from New York, I'm pretty sure, right? That's the only New... No, wait, no, Wolfie is from New York. I always think of Wolfie as being Canadian for some reason. Are we just invented Trolls, if you care about the movie Trolls? I don't. Actually, like, on my way to Oslo was, like, the most beautiful place I've ever been. Just on the way, heading over there, you see all these, like, I don't know, places that are extremely beautiful. Actually, I don't know. If I have to be completely honest, I might prefer Copenhagen to Oslo. Ah, that's such a tough thing to admit. I mean, for one, Oslo is extremely expensive. All of Norway is way too expensive. If you go to Norway, you will, like, I don't know, you will be bankrupt by the end of it. If you want to buy, like, one, like, I don't know, Cola Zero, because you want something to drink, it will cost you the price of, like, 3 of them. And you'll be all like, oh my god, I should have brought my own food before coming here. I don't know what happened, why Oslo in Norway is, like, so expensive. I don't know, Copenhagen is kind of nice compared to Oslo. Always bring money. That's the one trick when it comes to traveling. And they don't want you to know this. Also, I'm in last place, guys. I'm in last place, and it's the final turn. I don't think I'm coming around. I don't know. I think it's kind of over for me. And Birdo got another star. Yeah.
You got a star.
I was just there, wasn't I? I completely botched this. I failed it so bad. But I did not get a single star, did I? No. Look at Birdo go. Just a straight line. Maybe I can get something. Slowpoke. Okay, okay. Alright, alright. 1 star. Sightseer? That's not me then. Oh, god. Okay, no more. Yeah, I can take a guess. Oh my god. Shocking. I really wish it wasn't, but it is what it is. Does anyone want to determine a CPU? Say it now. I want to be big Yoshi. Alright, alright. Give me the mole. And the last one. Alright, Toadette. You know, I've never been into, like, fire Pokemon, but I had a thought earlier today that may have, like, completely changed my mind about fire Pokemon. And the thought was, imagine picking one of the 3 starters, right? Water, grass, or fire. And holding a fire Pokemon probably feels really nice. Like, holding a Charmander and feeling that warmth probably feels amazing. Meanwhile, holding Squirtle and feeling, like, wet, probably not very good. Feeling like the mold of Bulbasaur. God damn it. Hold on. I don't think we can talk about Toadette that way. But feeling the warmth of Charmanders probably feels amazing. Maybe I should make a tier list of Pokemon that would feel the most amazing to hold in your arms. Like Raticate. Probably very good. Just a big rat. Yeah, maybe holding a Charizard would give you like third degree. Oh, okay, I need to be a bit more careful. Like, can in fact also throw them. But I'm gonna lose this one, I can already tell. There's a lot of Pokemon that would feel awful to hold. Oh, maybe I got a chance. I did it! Oh my god. Getting back into Pokemon has been weird though. Because like, getting back into Pokemon with Shield, Sword and Shield, I had missed out on so much that the whole world felt like so expansive. Like, I can definitely see like, someone who's been around with Pokemon for a long time now getting into Sword and Shield and being like, I feel so limited by the Pokemon, and they've even removed the ability to like play some Pokemon. And I felt like, I don't know, this is bigger than anything. And it felt like so unreal seeing all, like, I don't know, it was so much, so many Pokemon that I just did not know. And I was like, this is amazing. God damn it. I think so many of the new minigames here in this game are like completely random, but I kind of vibe with it at the same time. Like as a party game, I think that adds like a different element to it. Because sometimes you have like people who are extremely skilled at the game, right? And removing that element entirely can be like very fun. Maybe you can be extremely skilled at this one, I guess. Maybe you could like, I don't know, you could prepare yourself by getting like a degree in psychology. And being like, yeah, I know how to master this minigame now. Sometimes I do wonder if I come across as a guy who has like no complaints about Nintendo. And I don't know, I feel like, honestly, I feel like a lot of the big complaints, I guess, are like, I don't know, not that big of a deal. If I had to be like completely honest. I don't know, that's just me. What are the big complaints right now? Like the price? I mean, yeah, I guess my perspective was a bit different on that, which was like, I'm not in a rush to get a Switch 2. So I'm not really like concerned about the price because I'm not gonna get one right now. And I have like so many games left on the Switch 1 to play. To the point where I'm like, you know, I'm gonna be stuck with the Switch 1 for a good while. They do release games in a weird way, right? Like, you could only get like, what was it, Mario Sunshine on the Switch for one period. And was it also Mario Galaxy? That's a weird one. Do you play Nintendo or do you... You know, I basically only played Nintendo games since like games on the Switch, since I bought the capture card. I can only cook rice. Yeah, I think, I bought a rice cooker like 2 years back, and it was probably like one of the best things I ever bought. Because I always messed up rice just cooking it by myself on my own. I can only cook water. Yeah. And you know what? It does not taste good. I have to say. One time I did try to drink only cooked water because I was curious, like use my tea cooker or my water cooker for my tea, and just like, what if I only drank hot water? Because a lot of Chinese people do that. But it did not taste good. It was not the same. I might get back into playing other like PC games in the future. But I was curious about it because a lot of like Chinese people just like drink water hot. They don't really drink it cold, and like if they get served like cold water in a restaurant or something, they're like, this is weird. So I was like, maybe there is something to that. Maybe Chinese people have it figured out, but I could not get into it. I just really prefer cold water. Hot water does not feel right to me. I honestly have not played like, what's the original game even called? Hollow Knight? I don't know, honestly it doesn't really seem like my kind of game. I don't know, maybe I should just try it out. Like, I don't even know if I've played a single, like, roguelike. I can't think of, like, a single one. But you know, the hype of Silk Song has gotten to me a bit. Even as someone who has not played the original. I'm very excited for it. Cool, cool. Okay, I don't think I've played a Metroidvania either, to be honest. I don't know, maybe I'll try it out. I could do the streamer thing. I don't know. I don't know, I don't want to get anyone's hopes up. Maybe I'll play like a year from now, I don't know. I do like RPGs a lot, I guess, but I feel like I learned very early on. It's not really ideal for streaming. Or at least it depends. Like, Pokemon is kind of good. It's not very, like, story-heavy. Will you play the popular game that everyone likes and is epic and cool? No. I'm too epic and cool for that. Have you ever played Super Metroid? I played it briefly on the SNES. That's the SNES one, right? And I got to a point where I was like, I cannot figure this out, and I gave up. That was my experience with it. Maybe maybe I'll play that after this, and you can, like, I don't know, just tell me what to do. Yeah, I only play obscure games. Do you even know who Ninja is? Yeah. You might not know this, but Ninja actually comes from a little game called Doki Doki Panic. Yeah, everyone has played Jamboree, but not everyone's familiar with Ninja. I don't know, I was thinking of playing Yume Tuki. Maybe not this stream, but some stream. It would be a bit of a weird shift, going from that to, I don't know, from this to that. I don't know, maybe it would be kind of neat to be like, do a blind playthrough of Hollow Knight. But, I don't know, I also don't want to spend too much money on games right now. I've bought too many games. I have more games to finish. I hate this one, I'm so bad at it. Oh no, oh, I did it. That's fucked up, he's dead now. I don't know, I don't know if there are that many indie games that I like. I mean, there are probably. I just can't think of any, like, at the top of my head. Peak? That's too big to be indie now. I'm so bad at this. Yeah, you know what? You gotta stay humble. Mario, hello. Maybe I can make a comeback. Oh, no. I'm only losing on this one. Oh, god damn it. Comeback is cancelled, guys. I think I might be losing this one too. God damn it. I'm doing so poorly now because of that money exchange. I don't know if it's time to give up hope, but it's not looking. One of my earliest drawings was something I drew that I gave to my dad, and it was a bomb. And I don't know why. I don't know. Some kind of weird child logic to it. Oh no, I'm failing it. I just thought, like, bombs are cool. I'm gonna draw that and give it to my dad. And for some reason he kept that. He was like, okay, drawing of a bomb. I guess this is what Matthias cares about. Remember last time I played Mario Party on stream?
Only 5 turns left.
And I got into a Sen mode.
Home stretch.
I'm not feeling Sen right now. My first drawing was an elephant. That's pretty cool. That's like a pretty advanced thing for a kid to know about, or maybe not. Maybe you only knew about it from cartoons. When a child draws a bomb, it could be a sign of a future terrorist. It could be. I guess. I think I avoided that. I think I'm probably past the age where you're not gonna be a terrorist. Oh wait, I misspoke. I think I'm past the age where you would have become a terrorist, is what I meant. I was like 14. Wait, you did not draw until you were 14? What were your parents doing? Why were they keeping you from drawing? Man, I have a weird... I just had a weird memory come back up. I was too self-conscious. I can get that. I was also like that when I was a kid. I was like, I wanted to avoid drawing. I did not draw much at all as a kid, because I was like, oh, what if it turns out bad, and then I will be embarrassed. Okay, I remember now. One time I traced the head of Knuckles from, you know, Sonic. Knuckles the Echidna. I traced the head of Knuckles. I showed that to my teacher. And he was blown away by it. And he was like, what the hell? Is this kid like a genius? This is amazing. I don't know, he was like captivated by Knuckles. This trace of Knuckles that I drew off his head. And then I felt so, I don't know, guilty and pressured by that he reacted so strongly. I was like, I need to make, like, the body, like, my original art. I need to make it, like, I don't know. It doesn't have to be better, but it has to be original so I don't get, like, a guilty feeling over it. So I drew, like, a bird's body onto Knuckles' head. Because I don't know. I thought, like, I could not draw the body of Knuckles via Echidna, but I could draw a bird's body pretty easily, right? So I just drew a bird's body onto the head of Knuckles, and I showed that to my teacher, and he was so disappointed in me. I can't even describe it because he just told me like what happened. He was so impressed by this Knuckles head, and all of that was gone. Hello, Moo. Oh, so are you? Yeah, that was that was how I learned to never trace art. I did not get to feel the glee
Turns left.
of feeling proud over something I traced. I did not feel proud of it, and then I only made everything worse. I can imagine. Yeah, I mean, it looked awful. I think that's like one of my earliest experiences with art, where I was just like so dissatisfied and defeated, and like I don't know. I think that may have been the thing that caused me to be like, wow, art can be really embarrassing, huh? I was very proud of the set of pencil drawings I made of my hands, and my mom still praises me for them. That's cool, that's cool. Sadly never found them again. Yeah. I think when I was like 15 or something like that, I went to art class. I didn't really draw much then either. But I threw away all of the art that I made after that. Because I was like, ah, who cares? This is bad, it's terrible, etc, etc. But now I wish I could have kept all that, because it wasn't great, but it was my art, you know? Do you do art commissions? I mean, I haven't done an art commission in a very, very long time. Oh my god, Mario. Help me out. Oh my god, Mario, help me out. I would do an art commission, but I guess it would just be a thing of like, I would like it to ideally be something that I like to draw, right? Like, if you're asking me to draw Birdo, then that's a no. I'm not doing that. I'm good. Hello, art man. I would like to commission you. Get out of here. Get out. I don't know, sometimes I'm like, I don't know. I have thought about, like, how should I put it? Just drawing random, like, VTuber models and giving them away for free or something like that. I think that would be fun. Because it's just gonna be, like, PNG tubers. You read my mind? Yeah, I could guess. As long as you have bread, it's nice to do what makes you happy. Yeah. It's not really that I have bread, but it is nice to do what makes you happy, right? I think I did not pay attention at all to where I should stop. Oh wait, it's fine, actually. I like doing a lot of stuff that makes me happy. But I do have to say, like, I probably did it too early, right? My god, I did it way too early. And I thought I paid attention so well. Oh my god. Like, if I do something for fun or for free, it's always gonna be like, yeah, but you get what you get. Like, I did this for fun or for free, so you can't make any complaints about it. That's basically my caveat. You have one free complaint. Yeah, that's pretty much how I feel about it. I don't know, there was one time I posted about this on my YouTube channel, where I was like, hey, everyone, if you want me to do, like, voice acting in your video, I will do it. I will do it for free.
You got a star.
And I spent the entire day, like, responding to people who asked for free voice acting. And I recorded, like, so much that my throat was, like, in pain by the end of the day. And, I think maybe one of those things actually turned into a video. And I feel like even then, with that, I was kind of happy to do it. Like, it was absolutely fine. Alright, I'll drink water. Thank you, Roger. Like, I did a service of just doing free voice acting endlessly an entire day over. I cannot do a SpongeBob voice. I did not grow up with, like, English-speaking SpongeBob. And I would probably say no to that. That is probably where I would just say no. But yeah, sometimes I would get, like, responses to that, where I was like, hey, could you, like, change this up a bit? And it would often be reasonable, but it could also be like, hey, do this, and that was where I had to be like, I'm gonna actually stop here, like, that is too much. I don't know, maybe that was disappointing to them, but I think I had to set some boundaries with that. And actually, the one thing that came out of that, I think that came out like 2 years later. But that was cool. Even then, it was like, oh my god. something came out of that. It kind of made it feel all worth it. And I don't really, the thing is, I don't really consider myself like a voice actor or anything like that. But I do think, like, I don't know, a lot of people approach voice acting from, like, the point of view of, like, you should never do it for free or whatever. But on the other hand, if you did it a lot, and you got your voice out there, then people would know your voice, and people would know you as a voice actor. That's something I've thought about from, I don't know, Newgrounds. Like, back then, a lot of people on Newgrounds would just, like, do free voice acting, and they would just be known for that. And then some people would be like, I'm doing it, but only on this, like, cost. I mean, you would never have heard of them before. It did lead to a lot of people getting really sick and tired of some people, because they showed up everywhere. But, I don't know, I kind of think there's something to that. But it definitely depends on the person and, you know, what you want to do. Even now, if someone lets, like, hey, Matthias, could you do voice acting for this video? I would just do it. Why not? I have... How long have I been playing this game? I've been playing this game for how long now, and I have not gotten a single star? See, I don't know, it's not good advice to be like, hey, you should draw things for free. You should do free voice acting and stuff like that. It's pretty terrible advice. But if you just want to get stuff out there, if that's your goal, then that's pretty good. Because I don't know, I don't think people necessarily see me as a voice actor, and I don't necessarily want to be seen as one at the same time. It's more like I feel like I approach making videos on YouTube on like I just try to do the job of like that needs to be done, and I try to deliver it in a natural voice that sounds natural to me. I know, I have a lot of complaints about voice actors, but I also don't want to sound too petty. Because I can't say that I'm like the best voice actor, and I don't really consider myself to be one, so it would just sound bad if I complained about it, I feel like. But I do feel like a lot of people kind of imitate anime dub voice acting, and I don't think that's good for God damn it, for several reasons. Like, one, it's not really natural on YouTube. And even in anime, I don't think it's very good. Even in, like, dubbed anime, I feel like a lot of voices are kind of, like, going to theater? Maybe I should. Maybe I should. Or maybe, I don't know. I feel like sometimes you can hear when someone went to theater class. And they're like, I'm acting like this? Because they want to be heard from a stage. And you're like, oh my god, this is obnoxious. Haha! You too! You have dueled me? I can't think of many people who sound like that, but whenever I pick up on that, I'm like, I can tell you went to theater class, I can tell. You went to drama school, you were a drama student. Basically, I think a lot of anime voice acting is, like, not cartoonish enough in a weird way. Because don't get me wrong, I think I love natural sounding voices, and that's sort of like what I aim for in a lot of my stuff. I'll just do a 7. But I don't think that's suitable for most anime. Most anime is like over the top and stylish. And then people approach that with like absolute like seriousness. And it just gives it like this weird off-putting thing. Let's get to it. I got my first star. After how long? 2 hours? Good job. I did it. Oh my god. I'll drink some water to that. Yeah, I'm a petty guy. I got complaints. This is on my mind currently. Oh no, god damn it. Tacos.
Round 4.
It's been a long time since I had them, so I bought a lot of taco spice today. That's basically it. And that cost me my victory.
Finish.
Just, I had to say something, but then I got too preoccupied with saying the thing. I lost it all. Well, well, well. How about it? Wow. Amazing. Item bonus? Did I win? Please? I did. How about it? Yay. Hooray. Eventful bonus. No, I don't think that's me. Huh? Oh. I don't think that's happened before when I played. Wait, what? What the hell? That's not supposed to happen.
Congratulations.
Oh my god. Look at me. I'll save that. I'll take a screenshot to that. Are we all seeing the same thing? It shouldn't be possible. How did I win? What? Oh my god. How about it? And I was about to talk about, hey, how skill-based is this game? How can I justify my loss? Now I lost, you know, my ability to complain. All good, all good. How about it? Wow, didn't we have fun playing together, everyone? Maybe we'll do that again, but for real next time. Ninja did pull through. That's amazing. And now I don't even know what to do. It's like I'm at a loss. I'll play Mario Tennis. Why not? We can keep the Mario theme going.